Ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I've not started the... We're live on the live stream. What's up, folks? Give us 1 second before we get this actually started. Let's do this. No, let's not do this. Let's do this.
Oh. What are we doing? Oh, this is what we're doing.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Timon and Lincoln Show. I'm your host, Timon.
And I'm your host, Lincoln.
And we got new podcast equipment here that we're messing with. And
this is incredible.
We're leveling up, dude. Definitely leveling up.
Timon, you leveled up super hard. Oh, man, this is going to be a rough podcast. Because now for the first time
Ever.
I have to listen to the same thing that you guys have to listen to.
As we do it.
In real time. Every word fed right back into my ears immediately.
Well, I mean, you sound really nice. I'll tell you that.
I don't know that I do.
No, you sound wonderful, bro. You actually sound awesome. I think the mics and stuff, the level, we'll play with it and we'll get better at it. I mean, I don't really know how it sounds until I've listened back to the...
Who knows? We'll never know how
but
it sounds.
We now got that like really cool intro music we can listen to. We can watch stuff on the live stream if we want to actually watch stuff. I can mess with our voices in real time.
Can you load? How easy is it to load songs on the rest of those?
Pretty easy. And not only do I have 9 options here, I have that times 4. So I have 28 different.
Gotcha. 70 times 7.
70 times 7 is that the amount of opportunity I have to add little things to it. So
yeah, hearing every little aspect of each other's voices.
Yep. Our ears are starting to hurt from the headphones already.
These headphones are so tight on my skull.
We're 2 minutes in, and yeah, this is good. So I thought we've talked about the podcast, different things like that.
Mm-hmm. You've really leveled up. This is all very real stuff.
Yeah, this is legit stuff. And the kind of the thing I was thinking is I've been podcasting since 2019. Mm-hmm. Well, 2018 is when we actually started. Before I still have. Well, I don't know if I have any of those left because my computer died.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe those shouldn't get released.
No.
I think someday maybe if we get enough money on the Patreon and people send us, and we'll pay for our.
I don't know that I would want anyone. I don't know how many of those opinions I still have about things.
We'll sell the 22 episodes we did privately between the two of us that no one gets to listen to.
Oh, I don't
we'll
know
sell each one of those
that I really want anyone to hear.
Those will be an NFT. You know what I'm saying? That one person gets it and they can only listen to
once.
It. Well, and then they sell it to the next person who buys that NFT, and then we get a cut off of that gas fee.
Definitely.
Right?
We do a Banksy thing where the NFT self
destructs.
Yeah. Does that count?
After 5 or 69
one
listens
listen
total.
One,
and then it's gone.
One listen each. 69 episodes.
69 episodes. So, but we need money to get that
again. I don't really know that I would want someone to really.
These episodes are locked far away in my Mac computer, which I cannot power on. So there's no possible way to get to these episodes unless we have hundreds of dollars to restore
to take it to the Apple store and have them change the battery.
Yeah, exactly. But until then, it is
because that's all it is. It's just a bad battery.
Not on the cloud. It's not anywhere hackers can get. It is stuck. No one can get to it. So, yeah. So, but I've been podcasting for that long, and I'm like, you know what? I really enjoy podcasting.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I hit the table.
I enjoy podcasting. I enjoy just doing this type of stuff. So, you know, it's not something it's a fad. With a lot of the podcasts out there, they are fads. They're not the future.
The Timon podcast,
Network.
an institution.
Yeah. It's been around for 3 years. So
Definitely.
4, counting the private ones that we've done. So I'm like, you know what? Why not invest in it? I'm not going to do it anymore. I enjoy doing it. I've kind of found my rhythm on a bunch of different things. A lot of it is, you've helped me with a lot of that stuff as well. Just learning how to pushing me.
These
critiquing
headphones
me.
hurt my head so bad. I'm sorry.
You can do one ear off.
No,
Maybe.
I'm not a tool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
So, yep, I went in. So we got the good stuff here. Shout out to Henry. Henry helped me out at Sweetwater.
Nice.
It feels cool. It feels good. And the other thing that I was having issues with was I wasn't able to do multiple mic setups. Like 2 was max. I couldn't do 3. It was weird. We were having trouble playing stuff back onto the live stream and listening to it, like Fatter Future, which we'll get to, and which I probably should send to myself. But things like that, I wasn't sure how to get to that stuff, and so this was the right move. And now I can do up to 6 total interviews, conversations. That might be
Our next Dungeons and Dragons podcast is going to be so mic'd up.
Yeah,
Every person.
we'll have one, maybe.
Yep. If we have 6 people, someone might get 2 if we have 5.
Probably the Dungeon Master, right?
Yeah.
So he can do a whole panoramic.
Yeah.
Do you want to be Dungeon Master? next
No.
time?
No. I don't know the rules.
Oh, yeah.
You got to know the rules.
There are no rules in Dungeons and Dragons. As you could hear from our first Dungeons and Dragons episode, there were no rules. I'm going to mess with this a little bit more.
So, Timon, you think women should have abortions just in general?
Hey, we're back, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Does that sound bad in your
No,
phone?
that sounds good.
That sounds a little bit better.
I can't.
You can't
know.
tell.
I don't know what my voice is supposed to sound like.
It sounds like this.
But if you could make my voice sound more like your voice,
Okay.
that whatever that sweet thing was, do it to mine as well.
let me try it.
Again, I don't. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds more like my voice.
That sounds better.
Is this the audio that is recording or just the feedback audio?
Both.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what I'm feedbacking into my ear is what they're going to be hearing on the podcast.
Gotcha.
On Spotify or YouTube. Shout out to everyone on YouTube, all 30 subscribers. Dude, we're gaining and we're growing.
Yes, I will subscribe.
When we hit 100, I think is what we
I
said.
will be our
1,000?
100th subscriber. Yeah.
I think we talked about that.
Timon will block people until I get around to subbing, so the number stays at. So I might be 103, 104. No,
Right.
100.
100 exactly. And no, what I'll do is I'll change our name when we get close to 100.
Locked.
Yeah, just
Locked forever at 100.
Yep. Yeah. No, that's awesome. We haven't podcasted for a while.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah. I had COVID. That was crazy. And I don't know what you were doing.
You were gone.
I was gone. I was in Florida for a week. That's where I got COVID. In the land where they don't believe in COVID is where I actually got COVID.
But you got it from people who brought it there.
Maybe. I don't know where I got it from.
I thought you said that maybe someone brought it. I thought you said someone was sick the day before and
They definitely didn't bring it. It was chilling in Florida. Probably. No, I have no clue where it came from, right?
Yeah,
I can
let's
only
guess,
assume.
though.
I can only assume. But here's some stuff that I know. One team member who is no longer at WM Tech.
Oh, dead?
No, his name's Scott. He's dead.
Well, we're talking about COVID and people not being there.
No one
anymore.
died from COVID.
Sorry, Scott.
Scott did not get COVID, but he wasn't interacting with the whole team doing stuff.
Gotcha.
He would come at different times, but everyone else.
How can we be sure he didn't give the COVID?
And the other thing is, he may have given the COVID. The other thing is, there were people who were in part of the Florida team. So there's a team outside of Florida called the remote team, which I'm a part of because I don't live in Florida.
Yeah.
All of us got sick, but also some team members in Florida got sick as well. So I don't know. I don't know if it was there when we got there. There's a lot of different theories. We got the CDC on it. They're looking into it.
Yep.
They'll figure it out. But I got COVID. And then I got Allison sick, so she got COVID. And then we were just quarantined. And we didn't hang out because I didn't want to get you sick.
Yep. We didn't hang out once.
No, not one time.
We didn't hang out twice either.
Don't ask about 3 times though.
It's the charm, I hear. So how was it, Tim? And how was finally having COVID for the first time officially in the year 2022?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you how we know we got it is one, someone tested positive that I work with, and they got sick. I was also sick. And also, this household tested positive. So we got confirmed. It's confirmed that things happened here. People got sick. COVID. It was real. Not that bad.
Can you smell, taste?
Yeah, smell, taste, everything.
Oh, nice.
Not that bad. Kind of like it felt like the flu. I'm not a medical advisor, but
are you a doctor?
Depends on what is a doctor. I'm no doctorologist. I can't tell you or define what a doctor is. So, yes. Yeah, I'm definitely a doctor. And I took a lot of vitamin D, a lot of zinc, a lot of vitamin C, and I was still sick. So I don't know if it helped or anything. So yeah.
I'm glad you're not sick anymore.
Yeah.
Glad you're
Still
back from the brink of COVID. You're probably
but like
not.
in not a literal way.
You're sick.
Yes. Yeah.
Sick.
So that was interesting.
So do you feel like women should have abortions?
Well, define women. What
people who
are you
want
asking what
people
I think
who
about
want
this?
to have abortions?
Are you thinking
In this context, I guess that's what a woman
so
is.
let's say I want to abort my neighbor's kids.
No, just yours.
Am I okay
No,
with that?
just yours.
Because I would be
Your
part of
body,
that.
your choice, just yours.
Oh.
I mean, you could sponsor.
An abortion. Yeah,
You could. I hear. Sorry, I'm gonna stop with this bit.
No, go for it.
Nope.
What? Well, I mean, to me, it's kind of no longer. No one really cares about it anymore. I mean, it's here today, gone tomorrow. That's just the news. If you were surprised that the Supreme Court was going to overturn Roe versus Wade, then
I was.
You were? I was not surprised.
Oh.
I had heard rumors since Amy Coney Barrett. Is that one of the Supreme Court justice? Like the opposite of Ruth Gator Ginsburg. That opposite.
Do you know either of their names?
No, I don't. I'm not a biologist. I don't know these things. Well, once she got into office, rumor was that was going to be one of the first because she's like hardcore Catholic.
Yeah.
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 Do I
So
think
is
it's
Biden.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Cool.
I hear.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I'm not a Catholicologist.
Yeah, me either. I'm getting
Yeah,
weird.
one of these cords has a little bit of feedback in it when one of us is moving our heads for our headphones. I don't think it's on the audio. I think you're just hearing some
us. Okay.
Yeah, there's something.
They're weird. They're brand new.
I think it's probably just like a ground thing.
Take it back.
No.
Take it back from Henry. Don't talk to him. You're going to get stuff from Sweetwater. Don't talk to Henry.
Nope.
He
Talk
gives
to
you cords with
another sales guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard one person talking about this whole Roe versus Wade stuff. It's such a divisive issue. It's like literally half of the United States believes that you should have abortions, and the other half believes that you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty like dug in. And when you look at all the polling and all the numbers and stuff like that, like that's just what you see.
Mm-hmm.
And so, a one size fits all for a rule that half of the population hates and half of the population loves, either direction, it's not a great rule. Like you can't mass blanket it for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So it honestly, I think it should be based not on a state level, because even in the states, it's going to be half of the state feels one way and half of the state feels the other way. I think it should be based like each governing body of it should be down to the level of Goshen. Goshen chooses whether to allow abortions or not, and then the people in Goshen vote on that. So it's not so much like the actual, and that's what this whole thing is. They're saying, okay, we're getting rid of this. And honestly, there were some stipulations, like you couldn't abort your baby 2 months after it's born. Like that was illegal compared when inside of Roe versus Wade, where they said first trimester. Like they had different rules on it, stuff like that. And trimester is definitely like, anyways, I won't get into that. But so now with this being removed, or if it does get removed, it's going to allow people to choose. Certain states are going to say, hey, you can abort it up to birth, and some states are going to say, you can't abort it at all. And we've had a one size fits all rule in place for 50 years, and it's been such a divisive thing for our whole country. So them repealing it, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I think each community should decide. And then if you want to change your community, you have the ability to. Like, I can't tell California what to do, but California shouldn't be allowed to tell me what to do and impose its rights on me, and vice versa. So we should get even granular. And I think this is a step in that direction. Probably not a great step for some people, and probably a great step for others. And that's just what happens when you have half of the country mad at it and half the country's supporting it, and vice versa. You're never going to have a perfect solution. But it's been interesting. It's been interesting to watch. But also, it was a thing for a weekend, and now I don't see anything on social. Like, it was so fast. It was
a rough 4 days.
Was it? I've been doing what I've been doing and not paying attention to it, and I didn't even realize it was the one thing that I've seen physical representation of it. I mean, you had everyone telling you what to believe and how to believe things on social media. I mean, we see that over and over. Like, if it wasn't for white women and the way that they post on their social media, I wouldn't know how to think, and I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah,
but
those same 3 slides that everyone else also posted.
Yeah.
I just didn't read them until I saw yours, and I read yours specifically.
Very thankful for that. Yeah, I'm very thankful for that. Thank you.
The posts I actually care about are ones that people write out and put their thought into.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that I'm much more willing to engage with.
Not just a reshare.
Versus a reshare of the same picture that everyone else is sharing, as if that were doing any good whatsoever.
As if you thought of this, and then now you're posting it as
like, look at this. It's not even that. It's
creation versus consumer mentality. They're consumers.
It's just people are scared to put their actual opinions out there.
Yeah.
So if someone else does it for them,
it's nice.
The key is that picture, share it.
The key is have a podcast where you can put all of the thoughts out there, and people can not talk back to you.
Nope.
That's great.
That's not what this is for.
It's not for talking back. I did see this actually Saturday. I was at James and Elisa's eating some delicious pulled pork. Shout out to James.
Did he pull that pork?
It was kosher pork. It was delicious.
That's not. Did he put like dill in it?
Hey, I am not a kosherologist.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how that stuff works. But there was someone in his neighborhood who physically wrote their stances on abortion on their car. And like the car salesman, like, paying, like, was $10,000, now it's $9,000. They got a big scratch off, like in the car chalk, I think is what it's called. Was
it also in like fun bubble letters?
No, it was. It was very angry and pointed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing I actually saw that was physical. Everything else has just been digital, and it was here today, gone tomorrow. So I don't know. And
we won't ever. No one will talk about it again.
Well, I think that this is my assumption. Well, it'll whenever they make the decision, and it's going to probably be a 6-3 decision because there's 9 Supreme Justices. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so Definitely. 6 of them are going to go one direction, and 3 of them are going to go the other. That's what I'm thinking. Totally could be wrong. And then the next thing we're going to see is a repeal on gun bans. So it's going to be illegal to say that it's illegal to have a gun.
Yeah. And next are interracial marriages and adoptions. None of that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And they're not going to let.
Those are just points to make you scared about things, maybe.
A little far-fetched.
But we're gonna see very blue, very liberal cities or states. They're gonna get to the point where you can abort your kid 10 years after it's born.
I mean,
Like,
you've met some kids, right? I'm just kidding. They're all blessings.
and you're done with them. You take them to California. Say you're going to Disney World land.
You could take them to Disneyland.
Disneyland.
It could be a thing.
It could be a ride.
Could.
I'm just saying.
I think this roller coaster exists somewhere in Europe
Yeah.
where it spins you so hard that you just die. It's definitely a thing.
So I'm just saying, in Disney,
But for kids,
Disney said yes.
said you must be lower than this height to ride.
You must be. And they look at the law because the law changes every week. Less than 10 years old.
Ooh.
Let's go. So, but they can do that. It's cool. Let them do it. No big deal. I think honestly, if you're going to abort children, that's cool. Do it the savage way. Abort your child. Bury it in your house.
Oh,
Ward off those demons.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, it's going to have, I'm looking at you guys, it's going to actually make your harvest more bountiful. So grow crops after you abort your child. You can read that in the Bible.
Okay.
You didn't know where I was going to go with this. Thanks
No,
for
it's
bringing this
fine.
topic.
I wanted to this whole time.
Yeah, thank you, Lincoln. We got new equipment. How do you think I got it?
Crops.
Tax refund.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, government.
The government's more like, thank you.
What else has been going on in your life? Let's get away from the real divisive topics over here.
I got a new job.
Wait, hold up. I think I have something for this.
I got a new job.
Bear with me, folks. Bear with me.
I got a new job.
I can't get to this. No, shoot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, wait. Okay, and do it again.
I got a new job.
Nice. Congratulations, Lincoln. That was worth it. That took a lot of time to get to that spot, but
So we're that kind of podcast
yeah.
now. We're the sound effects podcast.
Wait for it.
Oh no.
Wait for it.
Yep.
Okay, all right, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. The only sound effect I really want
We set the bar so high and then drop down so
yeah.
low.
Well, that's what happens when you talk about abortion.
All right.
Sometimes you go high, sometimes you go low.
So I got a new job.
Yeah. Talk about it.
It'll be a cool new job. Pretty big opportunity. I'm gonna save some of that content for later.
Right.
As I get into the job.
Right.
It's in a similar field, but it is adjacent to some fields that I would consider hobbies.
Yeah. So you're a farmer because you're in the field
Yep.
doing field stuff.
Yep. It is field adjacent
I
to
dig that.
other interests.
I dig that.
But yeah, so that's cool. So I got to quit my job.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah. I went in on my day off and I quit.
Okay.
And then I left. Honestly, that's the way to do it.
You went in on your day off.
I had to give a 2-week notice that started that day because that's when I got my offer. It's like, okay, this
and that
is
was on your day off.
It was on a day off. Yeah,
Okay.
I was
Did
off.
you take that day off to like interview or anything?
No.
No. Okay.
I wanted some days for some house projects and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, not very coincidental.
Yeah.
Very coincidental. So anyways,
Was it afternoon, morning? When did you go in?
why are you talking like that?
What? No, I want to know. Like,
It was morning. We met around. Well, it was right at noon. So
nice.
met, toured the facility, got my offer.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Shook.
Oh, so you went to the actual place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shook my boss's hand.
Your new boss.
Yep.
Okay. And then you
Went
just
to my job.
right after that.
Quit.
Oh, that's so bold, dude.
Why?
That's so sick, dude. No, that's cool. I mean, you're ripping off the Band-Aid. I mean, you're like,
I just went and did it.
you said
Yeah.
brighter opportunities are ahead. Went in, then you just left. Didn't have to deal with any of the consequences, right?
It was great. And then I had the following 2 days off because this is a Wednesday.
Oh, that's so nice.
So yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, that's the way to do it, though.
How was today coming back?
It was fine.
Yeah.
I went in early. I'm not going to do that again.
Are they?
I don't know why I did that today. I don't know why I went to work like an hour and a half early.
Because you've taken like 3 days off. You had to catch up on your work, all that stuff.
There is no catching up
No, you're done now.
because I'm off 2 days this week.
No way.
All unplanned.
It just all came
wanted
together.
I talked to my boss about taking like a month ago. I said, "Hey, I really want to take a week off to do some house stuff."
Yeah, because
how much notice?
You just bought a new house. It's a project.
Yeah.
Listen to the podcast.
Said like how much notice is like appropriate at this point? How soon? He's like, I don't know, 2 weeks. I think that's handbook's like, well, I want to give you more notice than that. And so I went and looked at the calendar, and this was like a month out.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was way over here talking. I should be right here talking.
Yeah. The mics let you know. The headphones.
I know. I'm sick of listening to myself too. Not say every single word correctly. Anyways,
It's a break our trust. You can do what I do. It doesn't matter.
So, anyways, I picked out these dates about a month ago,
Right.
before I knew anything about this job happening, really.
Right. Unplanned.
And I split my week off between 2 weeks. So, took a Wednesday through Friday off on week number 1, and took a Thursday and Friday off on week number 2.
Nice.
So, a week off between 2 weeks, pop in for a couple days in between, do work stuff, pop out. That's like that was the most sustainable way I could see myself taking a week off of work.
Yeah. Instead of
And
taking
not
one
just
full
drowning coming back in.
Yeah.
So coming from a job where I'm like, I can't take a full week off at a time.
Right.
It's like, that's like an indicator. That's part of it.
It's what they call a red flag.
Yeah. It's a red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So you take this week off. Well,
So I get the
2
call.
days. You have 2 days. Oh, go ahead.
I get the call. All this goes down Wednesday.
Right.
I quit Wednesday.
Right.
I turn in my 2 week notice Wednesday.
Right.
Because I need to start Thursday, 2 weeks from the next day. Because that's when I told my new boss I'd start on Thursday.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. It sounds like a way better opportunity.
Yeah.
A place where you could take a full week off if you wanted to in the future. You know?
Correct. Or multiple, because
That's-
I got some vacation days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
So
anyways, so taking this week off work. So I quit. I'm gonna work for 3 days, and then 2 days, and then work for 3 days, and then I'm done.
wow. So you have a total of 6 days left in a 2 week time frame where you should have had.
Pretty much half.
Yeah, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice.
Literally half.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good way to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't really plan it, but I couldn't have planned it better.
Yeah, it just worked out really well for you.
So good.
What was work like? Did you feel the shift in energy?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. No one was mean to me, but people who usually say hi, Lincoln, good morning, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Didn't.
Ooh.
It's like, oh,
Ooh.
you guys all feel betrayed.
Yeah. You know, is what it is.
I'm sorry.
You
So
wouldn't let me take a full week off.
No, man, I don't know.
You'll have to tell me who you.
I'm gonna
gave your notice to on your day off. You don't have to tell me here on the podcast, but I'd like to know who that individual was.
Oh, my boss.
Yeah, I'm not sure who your boss is.
Sure.
The new one.
February.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, then that's not too hard. I feel like if you went into the VP and said,
Oh, no. Anyways, no, he's fine. He understood.
yeah,
Like he gets it.
I hope so. Yeah.
Um,
So tell me about this new job. And you don't have to tell me anything that you don't want to tell me, but it sounds like it's a good thing for you.
it'll be really cool. I think maybe the biggest opportunity I've had as far as
Jobs.
well, and just in life in general, probably up there as far as like,
Where it ranks on the Timon and Lincoln show as an opportunity, where would you say?
oh, way better than this.
All right, guys. Thank you.
I'm kidding. Just underneath this. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
No, I don't know if this is bigger for me than going to college.
Ooh. Yeah, probably. Well, you didn't meet
I mean, I think it is.
You wouldn't have met me if you wouldn't have gone to college.
Well, yeah, and the chain reaction of things that brought me here would not have happened.
Right,
So
right.
outcome,
No, you're
butterfly theory
100%.
effect, whatever.
This is way better.
No, yeah, this
Going
is
to
definitely
college.
better.
It's going to be more beneficial for you than going to college.
I think in magnitude of like, this is an opportunity. I think it's going to be on par with college.
Guys, let me just tell you, Lincoln's going to run things. Like anything that you know of, can touch, your life will be run by Lincoln in the future at this point. Like he's going to be running things.
Definitely.
Yeah, Lincoln's going to buy up
Twitter.
Sorry,
that's the only one I can think of.
No, that's the one.
Oh man,
that's the one.
These
you should
hurt.
And take them off.
These hurt my head so bad.
Oh, dude, you got a big head.
And I really enjoy not hearing myself talk so much.
It was helping. It was keeping your story short. I'm just joking. You don't have. You're good.
I'm back. The headphones are back on.
Tell us about your house.
I don't know.
You moved into it. I know the last time that we podcast, there? People didn't know that you lived in your house. You're still living in my driveway.
Has it been that long? Has it been 4 weeks? How many?
When did you move in?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's definitely been. Because while I was in
Florida, well, like the end of the month. End of the month. So when you were in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't podcast after you came back from Florida?
No, because I got COVID.
Interesting.
We just went over this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The timeline does match up.
Yeah. So you're in the house now?
Yeah, I'm living there full time.
Still got bunnies?
No.
No bunnies.
Kill them all. Sorry, set them free.
Aborted. Did you send Aaron bunny pics or no?
Never.
You didn't? He asked for them.
He did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aaron, I'm so sorry. They were cute.
I'll have to look. They looked like wild rabbits. So yeah, cute, but
there was a fat one and a skinny one and one that just would look at you with the big eyes. It was beautiful. You also had a squirrel.
Still have the squirrel.
You still have the squirrel?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Can I preemptively ask you to send squirrel pics to Aaron?
Maybe.
Aaron, don't tweet at us because Lincoln will never see it.
Oh, did he tweet that at us? Did not see it. Sorry.
Aaron, you have to go to Lincoln's personal profile and DM him. That's the only way that he's going to ever respond.
I feel like these are making my face red.
Oh, no. You're looking good.
Yeah.
No, you're looking solid. It's the sun outside. We got sun outside.
We do.
Yeah, you're good.
You look good. So bro. Tight.
You can loosen them, I think.
I don't think so.
New equipment problems here. I'll tell you a little bit about my life right now, guys.
Please do.
I have a garden. I've been working on this garden. It's looking fire. Got a lot of different crops growing. I joined a CSA, community crop share, something like that. Crop share association. I don't know what it is. Community something. And this guy in Goshen bought a lot, just a vacant lot, and he is transforming that whole lot into like a farm over like right down the road from me. And so Allison and I have been helping out with that, which is kind of cool. He's given us
not you.
It's a
4:30. That's when I got up.
Oh wow! So he's given us a share of the crops for helping out.
Oh,
to get
fun.
It started. So that's kind of cool. Allison and I also went to an actual farmer and have been buying crops from an actual farmer now.
That's pretty cool.
We got some raw beef liver.
Oh, nice.
From like a good cow.
Yeah.
And I've been taking it. Been eating it.
Just eating it?
Yeah. Just straight cutting it up and
nice.
Throwing it. I feel really good after I eat it. Like in a weird way.
What is it?
It's a placebo.
I've never I don't think it's a placebo. I've never done raw beef liver.
Yeah.
Describe to me and also the listeners the taste of raw beef liver.
No taste at all. So what I do is it's frozen. I cut off the pieces that I want. I put them in vitamin shaped pieces.
Oh, you don't eat it?
Don't eat it.
You just pop it
and take it and just take a little bit of water and my body.
Why don't you chew it up?
Because it would taste awful.
You could try though.
No, my hands are like literally bloody after cutting up the liver because
Eh.
it's just so. No, thank you. Just throw it in, and I just drink water, and
If I do a little bit, will you do a little bit?
no.
Like a little cube that big, just a little small cube. I'll do one, you do one.
That sounds awful, dude.
Just we'll both do it
okay.
right after this.
All right.
During the podcast.
Oh no.
Allison,
Allison.
just 2 little cubes. Pop them back.
I mean, I feel good off of doing it.
Can you imagine how good you feel if you chewed it up though?
I don't think so. And it's frozen, so as it's going down my whatever this tube is, Zomosophagus, you know what I'm saying? Does it go down the fallopian tube? Whatever it is.
Nope. Not that one.
Nope. As it says, I'm just throwing out terms, medical terms. I don't know a ton of them. I know like 3.
Uh-huh.
And I just throw them in. Epidermis. That's it. So as it's going down the epidermis, right? I feel how cold it is. And then it hits my, wherever that is down there, stomach maybe.
Uh-huh. Yeah, probably.
Large and small testes. You know what I'm saying? When it hits there, I like feel the nutrients hit my nutrients passage, and I feel really good.
But what if you just ate it?
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. There's a guy called Liver King. Have you heard about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's into that stuff.
But like a little bit, not like
And I think he's into witchcraft, and I'm not into witchcraft, so that's why I swallow my liver.
You're still consuming it raw. It's still going in your body uncooked.
Exactly. Benefits of the same thing.
Sure. But why not just like chew it up a little bit? Why not just try it once or
Why
twice?
would you do that? Do you ever look at aspirin and say, I'd like to chew this up before I put it in?
I don't look at aspirin and want to put it in my body.
That's a really good point. You never been like massive headache, pop a aspirin?
No.
What do you do for a massive headache?
Big old glass of water.
Really?
And like some like calcium and magnesium, and like I'll throw some zinc in there because sometimes I'll get headaches when I start to like feel sick because of like sinus stuff. So I guess it depends on the headache, but honestly, it's pretty much just some magnesium and calcium and vitamin D and zinc. Basically what you described, you did.
It sounds like
but mostly the calcium.
I'd rather just take one vitamin.
Definitely.
Tylenol. Vitamin T.
I don't know.
No, I know. Have you ever watched Osmosis Jones?
I have.
You know when that.
So why don't you just eat the liver a little bit raw?
No, never going to.
I'll do it if you do it.
Okay. We'll do it together
Today.
Yeah, I do have liver. I think I'm gonna buy liver more often. Got some raw milk.
Interesting.
Yep.
Lawbreaker.
Yes, for Joe. I got it for Joe.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that for pets? You buy it for pets?
I bought raw milk for Joe.
You have to say what you want and why you want it.
For Joe.
For animals?
Yes.
For pets?
Yeah. For anyone listening, Joe is my dog.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a shortage
Of milk?
No, I think
Pets?
breast milk.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that. Something like that.
I think there's a shortage of the solution to breast milk, which is formula. I think that's where the shortage is.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I heard raw milk will solve it.
Ooh.
No, I'm not sure about that.
I don't know if it will.
I don't think it is at all.
I don't know, man.
I'm not a doctor.
I'm not
We already discussed
that
this.
either.
Yeah.
Animal doctor.
Yeah.
The patients are the animals.
What else is
So you're really not going to go anywhere with that, the formula shortage?
I don't know where to go with it.
Okay.
I don't even know what it is.
That's fine.
Not sure what formula is. Racing.
It's like pi r squared.
Okay.
Pi r squared. And the area of
Figure it out.
pi.
That's what
r
you use
squared.
in Excel.
No.
Are you going to use Excel in your new job?
Yeah, a lot.
Nice. You know what you're doing.
Jasmine and I were compiling a grocery list last night and started talking through why I don't have a spreadsheet for all my cooking stuff.
Oh. Why don't you?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna start one though. And I'll have like ingredients tied to it. And so like if you click over a tab, it'll give you like a shopping list.
Oh.
Of all the stuff that goes in like the meals that we usually cook a lot of, and just start kind of keeping track of the meals I cook in like a recipe form and make some Excel witchcraft happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then like also so I can see like the ingredients I use the most That way, if I don't have the document with me, I can think, wait, so if I want to cook something, I need these 5 ingredients and like just get those 5 ingredients from the store, and be able to cook like a certain percentage of my menu.
Yeah.
Like Taco Bellify, not in like a bad way, but like,
Right. But
hey, if I get
make it efficient.
if I get 3 whole chickens and some, I don't know,
Raw milk.
raw milk. What can I make with 3 whole chickens and raw milk?
Macaroni cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Come on.
Obviously.
That's the formula. That's the spell right there. Honestly.
Yeah. Excel at the new job. Excel at the current job,
Yeah.
which is life.
Yeah. I mean, it's
So I don't know
nice
why I
and
haven't
cool.
made this document yet for cooking.
You've not been thinking about it.
I've not thought about it once until we were talking about it last night.
Shout out to Jasmine.
Yeah.
She knows what's up.
Maybe my greatest idea yet.
Yeah. Yeah, she's brilliant.
Mm.
Boom. Yeah, I love that. And then she can have the document to just look at whenever she needs to pick up ingredients.
Yes.
Without you having to tell
And
her.
it's like, if you don't know what we need, at least get these 5 things.
Yeah, look at the Excel document.
Or like 5, 6 things.
That's smart.
I can make it monitor like stock levels, like program in like a calendar with what meals we're having when, so it like depletes the virtual like stock of my.
That's intense.
It is a little intense.
But that you have to then make those calendar.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do understand. I would have to set a calendar with
Do
what
you
meals
typically do that?
I'm gonna have. No,
Yeah. So
I really resent that amount of structure
yeah, that's so
as a
much.
planned 5-night meal.
Unless you
plan.
could have an app on your phone, you're just like, I'll use this chicken, I'll use this.
Oh, that's kind of the idea, is that I can click through like recipes and like I'll cook this night. Here's what I need for it. And then I thought, if I have the here's what I need part for it, I can throw that into like a shopping list super quick.
Yeah.
Based on like the next 4 meals I would like to cook.
When you make this Excel document, I think there'd be listeners who would love to see this. Or maybe you could just screen share and show what you did.
I'll send you a template if you want to use it, but I don't really. No one wants my recipes.
Yeah. I will say, I learned to cook through you. Like, I'm a better cook because of Lincoln.
I think you're a better cook because you also do the homework to figure out how to cook stuff.
Oh yeah, I just
'Cause you
watched
do-
the YouTube video, but I learned that.
That's
from you.
no, that's all I do. Also, is just watch the YouTube video.
Right. I'm a product of my environment. I just watched you do it, and I was like, oh, that's all I have to do.
It's easy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's nice.
Yeah.
I like the food I cook now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember I have one thing I do want to talk about on the podcast. So we can wrap it up. Pot of crypto is doing great. It's
Doing good. I wish I had more spare dollars to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yes. Same. I saw this on. Okay. This was when I was in Florida when I was supposed to be working. I was working.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He was working. He was working.
So I see this LinkedIn post. Okay. I saved it. I'm not gonna share it because I don't want people to see it, but I'm gonna read through real quick. Okay.
Oh no. Do we need to
This is from Joseph Bonner.
any context? You want to give him any context?
This is on LinkedIn. Someone
Okay.
in my LinkedIn network was interacting with this post. And so when someone interacts on a post, the great thing that LinkedIn does is it takes that post and then puts it in my newsfeed so I can see what they're interacting with. And this is from a Joseph Bonner. He's a second connection, so I'm not actually connected to him. That's how I know.
He's a friend of a friend.
A friend of a friend. He's an actor, entertainer, producer, and founder and a human rights investigator.
Interesting.
Okay. So he has. Today, my daughter changed her profile picture maybe 5 minutes after I get a text. I didn't know she was dating a black boy. Did you? It took me all day to think of a response, which I didn't send personally, but I thought I would share for everyone else that may not know. Yes, in fact, I did know. But the color of his skin doesn't define who he is.
I've seen this post before.
It doesn't define who he is and how he treats my daughter. I see my daughter dating a boy that comes to my house and shows me nothing but respect. A big deal in my book. And it's always, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. We talk about football, baseball. He tells me bye when he leaves, and not once has shown me lack of respect. I see my daughter dating a boy who treats her good, who takes her on dates, who takes her to ball games, out to eat, not to the club or partying on the weekends. I see my daughter dating a boy who takes her to church with him. Every Sunday he plays in the band, sits with his family. How many young men these days make church a priority? None of the others have. He doesn't hit her, cuss her, lie to her, make her cry. Would I rather her date a white boy that did to keep her from dating another race? Absolutely not. So that's my response to the question I was asked. And I know people who have their own opinion, but at the end of the day, the fact is that my daughter has someone that loves her and treats her like a queen and makes me happy. And that's something I've never had in my life, and I'm glad she does. And then it says, credit Heather Boyd. And it's a picture of this daughter and her.
It's a picture of two individuals who may or may not be related to any part of this real or absolutely fictional story.
And so,
like, this really happened. No, it didn't.
Yeah. What's really interesting is the guy who posted this. Yeah, it's a quote. You know, it definitely looks like a white guy.
Yeah, I've seen this post before.
So it has
really groundbreaking stuff.
This LinkedIn post has almost 10,000 comments, and almost 1,200 shares. Okay,
I want to see that comment section so bad, Timon.
120,000 people have liked this post from this entrepreneur, actor. He's not an entrepreneur. I'm sorry. He's an actor, entertainer, and the founder of a human rights investigator. So I read this, and I'm like, I mean, it's cool. Like, I'm glad that you look at everyone equal. That's a great thing. But there were some things in this post from this man that made me think it really sounded like a female writing this post. Like, he calls me ma'am.
It's always yes, sir, no, ma'am.
It's always yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. That's what it says. And then I see this credit Heather Boyd, and so I Google Heather Boyd, and then I get into this, okay? Because all of the interactions, I go and look at the comments, all right? And it's everyone talking about how wonderful this Joseph, the guy who posted this, is, and how he treats his daughter well, and how all these things like
sabotage.
Everyone is
not reading the whole post.
Everyone is so proud of Joseph and his white daughter.
Or worse, don't understand what the word credit means.
I don't know if everyone read to the end of the post.
Yeah.
The one thing on LinkedIn is it shows you like 2 paragraphs, and you have to click to look even farther, right? Read more. So I look up Heather Boyd, and this was a legit post from Heather Boyd in 2016.
Oh, that makes more sense.
It's gone viral multiple times. Heather Boyd's daughter is no longer.
You're saying they got married?
They are no longer together,
no.
And she has 2 beautiful young children.
So,
go ahead, ask me.
So, how would you describe the skin color of her children?
I'd say light skinned. You know.
Yeah, but like,
that's all I need to say. Yeah.
So
I would say that
would you say that Heather had
if you were to do a little bit of formula, a little bit of math, and you looked at Heather and you looked at her kids, yeah,
it's completely unremarkable.
I would say that you would probably assume that Heather at one point dated a black boy, and he treated her nice and took her to church. And didn't hit her or cuss her.
So are you saying that she is taking care of this young man's children currently with another man, or has had children?
She has no man in the picture from
interesting.
Today right now that I could look at.
Interesting.
I mean, you can only go
Why
so
are we
far
doing this? This is so funny, but why are we doing this? Why did you totally invade this poor person's privacy?
Because when I read this post, I thought this Joseph fellow who got 120,000 likes.
People deserve to know.
Yeah.
Did you fill them in the comments?
Because they're not going to read my comment. Because if I did, you know what
it's going to be too long, and they're going to have to click through it, and they're not going to do that. Clearly, as they've proven one time significantly before.
So, you know what I did after that?
What did you do?
I went right to Twitter and I said, Elon Musk needs to buy LinkedIn.
Sure.
Because the boomers on LinkedIn,
this needs to stop.
This is fake news.
This is fake news.
This is changing elections.
So Okay, I just want to flesh this story out a little bit more.
Okay, go for it.
Currently, she has 2 young kids who
Yep.
look like they could be this young man's children.
Yes.
Interesting.
It could be any young man's children, but
Which isn't remarkable
Right.
that she is dating someone of a different skin color.
Yeah.
It's just we're making a big deal out of it because this post has gone
It's
so viral so many times.
multiple times, year after year, it's been.
Yeah, maybe things just didn't work out.
Yeah,
I feel like they set the bar super high.
I mean, who
And then
am I
it
to
went
say-
really, really low when he said, "Church is a priority." Doesn't hit her. It's like, whoa. What about all the space in between there?
Yeah, this is-
Does he respect her opinions on things?
yeah,
Very high bar, low bar, which is all kind of low bar when you think about it.
that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, we have no place to talk, right? We come from a college that's divorce rate at 70%. All of our friends are divorced. You know what I mean?
Every single, like,
Yeah,
you guys
right.
currently
Yeah,
not
exactly.
married. Who knew? Who knew?
And so she, I mean,
It's my turn next.
honestly, she made a good yeah, exactly. She made a good choice not to get married. She's not part of the statistics. Maybe, who knows? I don't know if she
Yeah, I don't.
2016 or 2017 has been rehashed so many times. It's gone viral multiple times.
It's interesting.
And now it's on my LinkedIn newsfeed.
Lots of good. That's how long it takes for things to get on LinkedIn.
4
7
years,
years.
7 years. 2017, 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2015.
No,
No, I really thought it was 2016 because I realized my math was wrong.
it might have been 2016. I don't know. It was definitely in the teens.
So like 5 years ago,
yeah, 5-6 years.
half a decade ago.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Lots of good original content from the era.
And this guy, who is an actor and entertainer, is making impressions.
Yeah.
Like millions of impressions.
Putting the
off of
feel good content out there for
Yeah.
all of his LinkedIn followers.
this. He probably, out of the 120,000 people who like this and the 10,000 comments he got, he probably increased his network massively, right?
No.
And we will probably.
What do you think his Twitter account looks like?
Well, I probably
What do you think his Facebook account looks like?
LinkedIn though. That's where all the money moves.
But worse?
Oh yeah, worse than his LinkedIn. Yeah, 100%. I think.
Is there
LinkedIn-
any value in this post whatsoever for him?
He's
There's
getting
no
his-
way.
No, he's getting his name out, and people are connected with him, and the impressions that they have of him are this. And he's an actor, entertainment producer, and founder of a human rights investigator. So
Seeing this post makes me want to do business with this individual less.
that's racist.
No, not the guy in the picture. The guy sharing it.
Oh yeah, no, but the way that he's sharing it, right? You know, what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
no.
He's literally taking the story and saying, "This is me," and everyone's seeing it. And so if you say, "I don't want to do business with him," right?
I don't spend a lot of time on LinkedIn, so
Shouldn't. It's
I guess
full
it doesn't say
fake
he
news.
shared the post.
Look at this guy. Look at
Yeah, if I didn't spend a lot of time on LinkedIn, I would have thought that this was this individual's
thought-
original content.
Mhm.
OC.
I thought too. Eventually, until it said yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, it's like that was interesting.
Something's wrong here.
And then
I think I just
then-
auto-corrected to sir.
Yeah, I mentally
Yeah.
right. I did a little bit too, and then when I saw the credit Heather, whether Boyd or whatever her name
Mhm.
is, that's when it actually changed it for me. I was like, oh,
Did you know your daughter was dating a black kid?
yeah. Who says that? That's so 2015.
Some places, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought that was really interesting, and I thought I would bring you guys along on what I do at work sometimes.
What a journey.
Worth
Oh
it.
man.
100% worth it though. It literally took it was 5 minutes of investigating because it's not
Because it's on the surface.
it's so yeah, but the 120,000 people who liked this post didn't take the time
Mhm.
to do the 5 minutes of work I did to understand.
This is
Sorry. And to go to Heather Boyd's because he credited her to go to her Facebook page and to tell her, "Hey, Heather, Joseph is
right on her wall. Hey, I saw this. You should report it as for stolen content.
yeah, you could have those 120,000 likes.
Yeah, he's stealing your content.
Yeah, someone needs to get paid, and it should be Heather." Anyways, that's enough of that, I guess. I thought it was interesting. I really wanted to bring it up. I thought you might enjoy it, Lincoln,
Oh, man.
and our listeners too. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully, the audio doesn't sound awful. I think it sounds good.
Mhm.
We'll get it figured out. And yeah, anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, can you just for a little bit, just say some things for a little bit while I get this set up?
Sounds like a trap.
Just real quick, like. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the Timon and Lincoln Show. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll catch you again on the next one. I don't know when that's going to be.
I took my headphones off so I didn't have to listen. Oh, is it not a cheesy? Is it not? Oh no. I thought it was going to be cheesy.